Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Another person who's from a different world?
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you.
No,
Took
wait.
advantage of a
I don't think
loophole
so.
in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
That seems pretty much about right.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him.
Oh no, you wouldn't want to pay him back.
Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Great. Well, let me see this letter.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Thank you, my good man.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that you two are traveling in Sumeru. I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by the Har Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me and we could catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya. My man, it's been a while.
So he's here in Sumeru.
Yeah,
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
this is definitely Kaya's style.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Very scheming indeed.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends.
That is true.
The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Alright guys, we're starting the new Archon quest for 3.5. Let's get right into it.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Alright, we're going. Kaya, my man, it's been a while. It's been a very long time. I can't necessarily remember when was the last time we saw him, but I'm sure it was quite a long time ago.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Kaya.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Alcoholic, just as we remember him.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
If you say so.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You reaching for a lecture from Jean?
I haven't seen Jean in a long time too. I haven't seen any of the Monster Knight characters. Well, aside from Venti. And maybe a couple others, but we haven't really seen much.
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Uh-huh, very believable.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Ah, yes, drinking all the alcohol they have, or every single type of alcohol they have.
Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
Did it live up to your expectations?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
He's gonna keep it all to himself.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before.
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father.
And what was that?
But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things.
Can you explain what those certain things are?
This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
Well, I did not know that.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Dainslief?
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainslief?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainslief, if I'm not mistaken.
Dainslief? Or is it Dainslief? I'm not. I don't know.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Well, I did not know that.
Huh?
The Abyss Order.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
So is that how you can determine if they're people or not by the color of their eyes?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere.
Spill the beans, buddy. Spill the beans.
So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
No?
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I trust you, Kaya.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well,
see you around. And dainslief, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
Dainsleif is one character that I actually want to like pull on.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So you said that Alberic founded the Abyss Order? I thought my sibling was the founder. Ooh, I like that one better.
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Not entirely, honestly.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
You've got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then? So that was already a thing several centuries ago.
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
I'm pretty sure she just wants to go look for some treasure.
No. Now is not the time.
Yes, father. Are you concerned about the Abyss Order?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Aye.
Seriously?
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
I don't know, man.
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
You're on or something, Paimon.
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Politely ask them if we could come in. Or just kick down the door.
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane. So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Honestly, one thing I want to know is how do you just
This
like...
bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
I want to know how you just look at something. They just look at a box and be like, I got it. I instantly know what's going on. That's what I want to know.
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
What in the what in the world is going through your head?
Huh? This is a mirror.
A broken one.
It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
It's just broken.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up.
There's another one.
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
But why does your voice sound like that?
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
I mean, sure.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it.
Is there like a secret basement or something?
Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then.
Sure.
Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Light the fire. Just a quick switch.
What's our objective?
One way to light a fire. You and Paimon make a fire, and before you know it, the night sets in.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Well, freeloading comes more natural to you than most.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be?
I'm not sure.
We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
Yep.
So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Oh god, that one sounds cruel. You make my day every day, Paimon. Make it a living hell.
Oh, you stop it. Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister?
Why do you want to know?
The stars?
We'd gaze at the stars just like this, and we'd point at the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
We traveled through the universe always by each other's side, and we saw all manner of hope and despair. This is the first time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Teyvat.
Just you wait, heavenly principles.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Thank you, Paimon.
Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Well, this is the first. Paimon not going to bed before me.
Oh, come on, don't say that. Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Good night then, Paimon.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo, off to sleep.
Memories of your sibling fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Wakey, wakey. Time for school.
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you?
How do you know?
All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Huh? Why are you going back into the forest? How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon anyway? I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, seeing how I haven't woken up yet? Whatever the case, it looks like it's just me for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Did that noise come from inside the house? Huh. Paimon, this isn't the time for hide and seek.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
You startled me.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Whoa, buddy. Just calm down.
Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
This man sounds insane. I don't like him. Oh, he has the Conrian eyes, I believe.
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
I thought so. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. So you were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
He's not really an intimidating man. He's just a psycho man. There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods.
If you must, suit yourself.
I don't like his little evil laugh behind every sentence.
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I'm no villain, and nor will I try to pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
I was out here all night. I'm cold.
You...
What are you gonna do to stop me?
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Relax, buddy. I've been around. It takes a lot to face me.
Come on then.
What are you doing with the hilichurl there, buddy? Hey, hilichurl.
Mind your own business. And don't worry. He isn't aggressive.
I don't get why you sound so insane, but are you like a doctor? You gonna fix him?
How could he be? He was too young for anything like that.
I'm just gonna take a wild guess here, but I'm just gonna assume that he is the dad and that hilichurl maybe, just maybe, is his son. And that's why he sounds so deranged and crazy. Just gonna throw that out there. If I'm wrong, oh well.
So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
No shit, man. The eyes gave it away. Yes, he's from Conria.
Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria?
I want to help this dude out. He does sound slightly insane, but, you know, I do know the term, snitches get stitches. So, I'm just a traveler. Your eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
I follow no god, though I'll count some of them as my friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
Spoken like a true Conrian.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm.
Can you actually explain to me what happened in the cataclysm?
This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immortality exactly?
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
I don't see his body decaying, but, you know, his soul may be eroding, and definitely his mind's a little gone. So, Why did some people turn to hilichurls?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
So who is this hilichurl to you?
He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son.
I got it right. Illegitimate? Still your son anyways.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight.
Love is love.
Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it.
Did you go and get some milk or something?
After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
What happened to his mother?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I know this must cause you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity.
I guess I was wrong. He's not a psychopath. He is just a broken man.
If nothing else, at least I still have Kari Bear.
I still don't like your eyes though. At least not with that look.
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Kari Bear, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined. Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Kari Bear here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind. I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods.
You know what sounds so bad? And honestly, I feel thinking about it makes me feel a little bit bad. What would happen if, like, when we were playing the game, we were just slaughtering these hilichurls if they could talk back? Obviously, they can't say nothing now. You can understand them, but like, what if they talked back? You know how bad you would feel that you're actually slaughtering them.
But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
You know, there must have been a reason why it was banned.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
Alright, I understand. No matter what, you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. Oh, thanks to this curse of immortality.
Are they just like empty inside? Like it's just like the hollow outside, just like this. Man, I don't even want to think about that. I feel bad now.
Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Okay. A mushroom.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
I'm pretty sure it's showing us those three things just in case we don't have it, but I'm pretty sure I do. No, but I can.
Could you really? Oh, much obliged. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
I'm pretty sure I have it, but I'll. Where is it? How do I not have that? Of course I have that. Oh my goodness. Well, this is what the heat is for.
I see everything.
Everything. Makes life much easier. Hopefully this works, buddy. Because we don't got another one.
Is it done? Splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Is it time to give Caribert the medicine?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine.
Is it weird that this man talking is like giving me slight goosebumps?
I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the god of wisdom for its restorative effects.
Well, we can control the elements.
Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the seven.
Ouch. That can't be easy from someone from Conria.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you. Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing?
I don't know, man.
God of wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises.
To be honest, he isn't really helping the situation if he needs their power.
You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
It's kind of sad seeing this man, so desperate. I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Conria have truly suffered. Why would Conria and the Seven not coexist in peace?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better.
Caribert?
He's not really saying much. The Hilichurl seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
We've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
So all the Hilichurls are basically almost the exact same size, excluding like, the bigger like boss versions of them. How old is this child? If you said before he wasn't able to experience anything new in this world or anything beautiful in this world, is he like really young? But just because he got turned to Hilichurl, he grew to full size like this. Like, how old is he really?
Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert,
Anything?
Caribert, please say something.
Think he's trying to speak?
I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Coribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Coribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything.
I don't think he's gonna talk, man.
Please. Please.
It didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
There might be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Such as, who knows, maybe perhaps the dosage was too low, or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all options unless you are ready to give up on Caribert.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100. What difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit, buddy. To have infinite time yet no hope can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Where did you get those mushrooms from anyway?
I grow them in that field.
Wait, in a field like a crop?
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Sure, man.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Coribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Got it.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes. Ah, you're back. Coribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water. I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Your secret is safe with me.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
You wait in the field for 80 to return. After a while, monsters, and so many of them, it looks like they're coming for this field. Time to bully some monsters.
Order Kaiju.
Shine down. Hey. There is no escape.
Got all of them? Nope.
The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands. Shine down.
Alright, I guess
What
that's all
happened?
done for now.
Was it monsters?
Yes.
Oh, Thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
Alright, buddy. 8 spreads of fertilizer evenly. Before long, the elemental energy starts to take
Next, we
effect.
pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Yes. Strange mushrooms. No, we have 2. They gave us 2 for a reason, so there has to be, you know, we can make a second one. The medicine is ready.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
You still have Kamer.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
Yeah, I don't think he likes going there.
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear!
He left the house?
Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on! We have to get...
Got it, man.
That's not Cory Bear.
There's no silk scarf around his arm.
Right. Cory Bear's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
There's something strange about it.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
Let's go have a look.
Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better. Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Alright, into the unknown sanctuary we go.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Look, what are those hilly trails doing?
Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal?
Well, let's go find out, man.
Oh, there's only one way to find out.
The air here and this creepy scene, it's eerily familiar. It's like the reverse Statue of the Seven. Pray, my brothers, pray for me. Okay. Sorry, you don't get the thing. Actually, I don't want him. I feel really bad. I'm just gonna... You guys live your life. No, 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 no. Don't chase me. Be free! Don't follow me, please.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Oh my god, he speaks! Such a rare occasion. Sorry, you guys don't get that spread.
Everyone hold hands.
Those slimes were not given a special privilege that the Haley Turtles were. They had to go. Well, let's see where we're going. This is a pretty cool place. Sorry. You don't get the Haley Turtle pass like they do. I'm just gonna...
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I have no clue what's going on. And I'm glad that this man finally speaks. Alright, now I believe if we go through this door again, you know, open sesame, take me to the other side, then it should be flipped around and we'll be good to go. Alright. I got the 2. Let's hop inside. Take this. I like our little pet bird that we have. Very helpful. Alright. Down we go. You know, honestly, guys,
Seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
if you guys saw something like this in real life, would many of you guys go exploring it, or would you guys just not go anywhere near it? Honestly, my sense of curiosity would get the better of me, and I would be exploring this. It'd be a massive risk, but I would do it anyway. The doors are opening? Who is this dude?
All humans, fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
An Abyss Herald? No, he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. And I grant you the trial of destiny.
Alright, let's go. Do a little bit of this.
This is order.
Alright. That was just... It's a good thing I chose the loop for this. I mean, I have other characters. I like using the loop. Just gonna... This. Gonna do this. He attacks a little slow, but I still like him. Maybe abusing the Zhongli shield a bit, but, you know. Oh well. Come on.
There is no escape.
Did we get anything out of that?
Who was that? He was.
I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Huh?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing.
Yeah, man.
And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have unconventional taste.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
I think we just forgot all about his son. Open sesame! Thank you. Give me this. Hey. Door number 2. Going through.
I think we've made it to the end.
What is that thing? As it clearly doesn't show us exactly what it is. Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it. That's just like the defiled statue. Wrap. Oh, there you go. There's another picture of the defiled statue if you guys didn't play before. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order, and these worshipping hilichurls remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. It didn't go so well for that dude. Hey, dude, this place is bad news. We've got to go.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown, or for a power that you covet?
Hello? Whose voice is that? It must be coming from inside my head.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
A sinner? That means he's Conrian too.
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Who in the world are you, and what do these words mean? Silence. The voice, it's gone. Aid. Or Ida. Whichever one you are.
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
Are you alright?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here.
Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here. We gotta go, man.
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
He's probably gonna sneak back in here with the sun.
Cory Bear. Oh, thank goodness. He's still okay.
Don't we still need to go back to the Statue of the Seven?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be.
Okay.
For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
It sounds a little bit ridiculous, but if you insist...
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
He is right. Another dose of medicine is administered to the Hilichurl.
Cory Bear.
Papa?
Cory Bear. Oh, my goodness, it worked. It's a miracle. Oh, Cory Bear, my dear son.
I'm stunned.
You see, it worked. Cory Bear can speak again.
Where's Mama?
Sorry, buddy.
Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Papa.
Yes. Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes, this is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either.
Does this mean that other Hilichurls in the future are gonna be able to talk?
Wait.
Yeah, buddy, you don't look like you normally do.
My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world.
They don't want to tell him the truth.
There's no more Conry here. No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
I mean, that sounds like a good deal.
Am I dead?
No.
No. Of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and, you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask.
Oh, I kind of want to see what he looks like behind the mask.
Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
I really want to see what happens when he takes off the mask. Father and son talk for a long while. Eddie seems like a changed man.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
It's unbelievable.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption.
You sound a little angry, man.
But the god we saw in that cave, now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion?
I'm not sure, man.
Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
That was not a god, it was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous!
I don't think he gets the fact that we're talking about that he's probably a Conrian too. But you know, oh well, we move on.
No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
And he's gonna drag his son down with him. I guess it's better to catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere. I can't stand by and let them fall into their hands. Watch this all be a fever dream. Alright, I made it back. I cut out some of the parts of it. I don't think you just want to see me fighting slimes again.
Impossible! What happened?
It's gone.
The Hilly-Churl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
You know, that's a good point. You know, that what if we're just asleep the entire time and we're just waiting for Paimon to wake us all up? It's all a dream within a dream.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder.
Sounding a little crazy again, man.
Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
You're turning into a zealot.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
You take Ade, who seems to be in a trance, back into the small house. Do we just leave the sun there again? Most likely, huh?
Kari Bear? Where has he gone?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Maybe he ran off?
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
There's no time to lose.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh no. Did he?
He took off the mask. Does this mean we're gonna see him how it looks like without the mask?
The mirror, it's broken!
Maybe we are just a dream. We're dreaming about all the events of the past that happened. And this is how the mirror got broken. So then when we investigate it, when we're with Paimon and dainslief, this is, it shows that it's broken or whatever. I don't know how to perfectly explain it that well, but maybe you guys kind of understand what I mean. If not, can you guys let me know down below what you guys think about this?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it.
I really want to know what they look like.
If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
You know, it'd be so creepy. And like, I don't want to think about it. But what if they like the same face that they normally do, but just like their whole body looks like that?
He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Kari Bear! Kari Bear! Where are you? Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
He sounds a little bit mad.
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You forest ranger scum! You spawn of the seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Kari Bear.
Calm down, buddy. He's letting the Statue of the Seven racism kick on.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers.
Stop, or the forest rangers and I will have to make you.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's go. We have to find him.
We gotta go, man. Gotta blast.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a...
Nope. Gotta go.
I see everything.
Quick with me. Why are you standing by the edge? Don't do it, man.
Cory Bear.
We found him.
Cory Bear, stop. It's me. It's Papa. Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Cory Bear, come back. It's time to go back.
In silence.
Cory Bear,
He's not responding.
how could this happen? He regained... Come, Cory Bear, we have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
What has that strange power done to him? Buddy, I don't like that you're so close to the edge.
Papa,
Cory Bear,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Cory Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much.
Hello? What happened? Did I faint? I remember Caribou taking off his mask, but dude, I wanted to see the mask. What do you mean, true identity? But I've never met you.
In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had.
What happened to, I rejected nobility?
My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic.
Alberic?
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Cory Bear and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it?
Maybe.
At long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
What happened to Caribou?
That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Cory Bear did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become...
Become what?
the loom of fate.
You're right about this being from the abyss.
Sinister. dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous!
I mean, I don't know, man. I saw the dude rip off his mask and a bunch of purple stuff went flying out everywhere.
We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension.
Like, the powers of the abyss, it's mostly purple. Ours was yellow. Our sister has the purple one, which is the darkness.
And the one who controls the abyss can control everything.
Sure, man.
We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Princess of Conria.
What? I'm a prince, dude.
What did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
So which one are we?
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake.
I knew it! I knew it!
Paimon was worried sick. Traveler? Traveler?
I knew it. It was all just a dream within a dream. Oh my god, I'm so smart. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back.
What happened while you were unconscious?
You missed everything, man.
I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
The founder of the Abyss Order, Alberic. What happened to him?
You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things.
Like possibly sacrificing his son?
But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
And despite that, my sister ultimately sided with him, didn't she?
You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
I have a story to tell you. Your words send Dainsleif deep into thought.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him.
Can you explain what happened to him, please?
And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know what she thought about all of this. But one thing is clear, this was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
After some time, you and dainslief discover what's buried in the field.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon. Did you rebury them yet?
We're done. You can open your eyes now. Oh, it's probably found a bunch of bodies.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
That was probably, Clotar or something. I don't know.
But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
I think that the bones of the man belong to Clotar Alberic.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberic finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why?
Is that the end of this quest?
Come with us, you know?
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who is he?
Who's he?
The voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
Okay.
What do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
You know, what if I have a little theory? Maybe I'm right, maybe I could be wrong. We don't know until into the future. What if the Clotar Alberic dude right out, he's the head of the Abyss, and in the beginning he did say that Kaya, his last name was Alberic, which was related to him. What if Kaya was Calibert, and then he transformed from the Hilichurl into what we see today? Maybe. You never know. It could just be a theory. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Oh, Paimon, one more thing.
What is it?
I missed you.
Huh?
Amen. Alright, well, I guess that was the end of it. I didn't think it would end like this. Let me know how you guys enjoyed it. Can you guys do me a favor and rate the video of a 1 through 10, depending on how much you liked it and what could be improved on it, as I am, like I said before, I'm a small creator, so I don't know much, you know, I'm inexperienced and I want to grow and stuff. So can you please rate it through 1 through 10 and tell me what you guys liked or did not like, and also if you guys enjoyed this quest at all, and if you guys are expecting one in the future. I don't necessarily enjoy playing this game, or I don't play this game for the gameplay or for the combat. I play this game for the story, and that's probably what many others do now at this point, because it's just too easy. But let me go if you guys now enjoyed this video, and with that, I will see you guys later.